Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. So, we were doing the toes. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna select all of them. Oh my god, bro, I'm an idiot. So we select all of them, drop an add polygon group to create the first hierarchy. Now we have the first hierarchy of the toe bones, and this is going to be the thumb. So if I drop a name, and go, I need to drop the 4 point. We're gonna do the same thing as the last one. One. Place. Yeah, it updates automatically. So we're good. Gonna name them properly. So it's going to be left thumb. And here we're gonna do the same thing with the dial OS underscore dial meta do the thumb duration. Okay, so now if I come here, left go, because we need to clean this before we want to really do our operations. Okay. Oh no, what's happening? Okay, we have the selected stuff. Be in primitive, no, in detail. Okay, we just need to change this back to detail. Here we got our 3 points, and if I enable the naming, it is on point and not on primitive. Okay, we got 1, 2, and 3. I think the third one can do actually add here group, and then I'm gonna drop a resample, and in here I'm going to enable the curve view and disable this. This is not for resampling, we just want the curve view, and curve view when it is at, okay, it literally doesn't help at all. That's so sick. Gonna come here to change the, wasn't it here? Actually, curve view, and change this to X. I think I text instead. Okay, here marker. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. So 1 is the extremity and 0 is the root. And here we are going to put the name on the specific point that we want it to have. So we got the attribute name. The group is going to be at curve u equal 1. Perfect. So it's only this one. And we are going to actually I kind of just want to rename it. Got it. Can I rename it? I don't think so. How should I go about this? For this to be a bit more procedural. This way with the other fingers, it should add itself automatically. So there, max, min max, average. So for the curve view, I want to rename the A to something else. Okay. Name, attribute, rename, group from name, name from group, name primitive. Okay, let me double check what I can do. So, oh, actually, okay, I got it. We're gonna do this instead. So the name, the the thing that we want to actually change, and yes, 3 because it's only the third one we want to change. And instead of 3, it's going to and or going to, if I do this, going to create another. Okay, I have a better idea to make this procedural. So if I use a split, get a resample, and in the split, wait, just remove this, enable curve view. In the split, I'm going to select at curve u equal 1. Right in points. Now we only have this, and we're going to rename it to. And then here we're gonna add. We're gonna remove. No, not this. We're gonna remove the geometry. And in here, we rename the thing. It should be a number. Or wait, no, that still doesn't work. So because maybe in this one I think they will. So it's actually not that big of a problem. If I take this and I transform it to this, what if I want to this this, right? Right? And then I do this, this, this. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be end. And this is procedural as fuck. We love that shit. Oh my god, we love that shit. And we are going to merge them. I'm going to like invert it just for cleanness sake. Now we have this that goes in first, and then I can add by group. And here we go. And we only have one primitive. Perfect. I'm doing this just so it doesn't fuck up anything with the orientation of the bones, right? So now we got the orient. Perfect. And now the next archaeo bones. Do I want to make a tool for this? No. I don't think a tool would be really necessary. I'm just gonna drop it like that. So this is this one. No. Here we're going to select the proper stuff. So it would be this, this, and yeah. Bam. Okay. Now I want to take. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna duplicate it and take this. Okay. Get something in between here. Oh. Okay. Put it at the right place. We like that. And the last one is this. So now we got our two. What happened? Okay. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Now we got our tree bones. Here it's going to be the index. Perfect. And if I come down here, hell fucking yeah. I think the only thing I'm gonna add, oh, actually I'm gonna do it for all of them at once. Should I do it for the orientation? Well, yeah. Just to make sure everything has the same orientation, I'm gonna take this off. Merge, orient, attribute, delete. We're gonna remove the curve view because we don't need it anymore. So I come here. Everything is good. Nice. So this is dex. I should actually call them toe first. Toe Tom. Okay. And here. Toe index. We got toe Tom, toe index, and the next one is going to be middle. Middle and pinky. Index, middle, and pinky. Index, middle, ring, and pinky. Okay. I was like, I feel like there's something missing. Okay, so here I'm going to select these, and select bam. Okay, delete this one, create a new one. Now select the new selection, get the new selection. I think I'll use this. Okay. And the last one. Fuck. I totally messed that up. Okay. The last one. X. Middle. So. Middle. Now everything should be good. Hit toe, middle. So we got toe, thumb, toe, index, toe, middle, and they all have the end thing here. That's cool as fuck. And yeah, we're gonna finish with the pinky, and then we should be so here select the proper okay, this like that. Okay, delete this, there. Okay, cool. And the last one. Okay, and now we just gotta change the name, that it has a proper name. Pinky. Nice. Now we got all the bones for the toes. Some sexy ass toes. Oh yeah. Put this here. Make sure everything is clean. Perfect. And now we're going to merge the toes with the with the rest of the hierarchy. Maybe just like, yeah, maybe I could probably take this down here like that. And if I look at dot, oh my god, no. And we still haven't okay, we need to do the parenting first, of course. But still haven't connected the bones. Perfect. I guess the only other thing that needs to be done is to mirror these bones. So, okay. Mirror this. Okay, keep original. We don't keep the original. And then in the naming convention, we are going to use points clear naming from left asterisk to right underscore asterisk. And perfect. Now if I connect this here like that, are we gonna keep zero, one underscore, and I think it's -1, right? Or technically it should be, yeah. Okay, perfect. You see here we have a problem with the orientation. So I guess I'm just gonna do the same thing that we did earlier, where said I'm gonna initialize the bones right here and mirror them with a skeleton mirror, right? And then everything that's left is going to be right. Okay, that's cool. And now orient point, maybe just take this and then change the group for, oh no, that's not right. And pick only the right. So perfect. So now they will always have the same orientation. If I change this one, it's going to change the one below. And yeah, that's pretty great. We love that. I go on my joints. If I go here, I'm gonna want to connect them properly as well. And now we have the whole thing that's working as it should. If we, oh, I selected the wrong thing. Okay, makes sense. And if I move this, it moves the toe. Insane! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! It works! It works! That's so cool. Okay. So now we have all of our binded bones. Now we need to add the extra bones as the root bone and the sockets for the hands. So yeah, let's do this. So drop a add, and I'm gonna add a point. This is going to be the root bone. For some reason it got created at a weird place. And I'm gonna rename it. I mean, give it a name. Call it root. And change this to point, add the OS here. And yeah, we have our root bone that I'm going to parent to the rest of the geometry. So if I do a merge here, so wait, actually I might want to, I don't know, maybe, oh, it doesn't matter. So merge, bam, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. So we got the merge, attribute mismatch, skin mirror, FBX skin. That's totally fine. We don't care about that. I'm gonna drop a parent points. And we are going to parent the root to the hip. But we don't want the root to be the hip's parent. We want it the other way around, or else it's literally going to lost itself and not understand what's happening. So for some reason we don't see it here. I think all we really need to do is drop the rake doctor and initialize. Okay, that's odd to say the least. Not like it's fixed on something. Hmm. Okay, if I take out this, rest in the hip here. Topology maybe flat. I'll be able to see it better. The root is not there at all for some reason. We'll fix this somehow. I think the scene might be corrupted. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna relaunch it and see if this fixes it. Already at 300. Okay, now if I look at victory, now we get the root. Do we need this? No. So now we get the root. The scene was corrupted for some reason. I probably did a wrong manipulation somewhere, but just relaunch it if something happens. Something of that sort happens. So now we're going to parent the hip, the root, and now we can actually see it here with all of our other bones in our hierarchy. Matter of the fact, I would honestly rather have a pelvis inverse to connect the legs too, but it is what it is for now. Maybe later I might make a video on how we can add more types of bones to this rig, to the Mixamo rig. So we got our root. Now we want our sockets. So for the sockets specifically, I'm going to take this back and bring the bones in here. And now I'm going to blast the points, and I'm going to go by name, so it's more procedural. And get these. We're gonna blast them. Delete used. And from here, I'm gonna get the bounding box. And from the bounding box, I'm gonna extract the centroid. And for the run over, I want it to run over details. All right, and its name is going to be left hand socket. Okay, it's all over the place. And socket. Right, and then we want to drop a transform centroid as well, because we want to position this properly. So if I take this, for example, I can see where I'm placing it. We want it to be like a little in front of the hand, like this. I think that's it for that bone. Now we can mirror it. So mirror, keep original, uncheck that. I'm gonna take this and change the, can I do this from here? It's so annoying that I can't do this from here, like change the naming from the mirror node, but it's whatever. We're gonna remove that, put it into points, and then get everything. We want all the left to turn into right. Okay, now if I look at here, my naming convention, it doesn't work because this is not running over the points, it's only running over, oh, and I forgot to add the $sign noise. Perfect. So now we got our bones on each side and we can connect them. Gonna merge them with the root, and then the root is going to take it here instead. Okay, this is great. This is not great because now it's running onto my other stuff. Can I put it here? I'd rather not. I'd rather have it there. So these are the binding bones. These are the extra bones for animation and other stuff we can do for like inside Unreal. So now if I go to my bone deform and I check for this instead, can come here and we got the root, the hand socket, and the left and right hand sockets. For some reason the root is not following the probably just because I'm taking it from here. So okay, so now the root is actually following, so that's great. Yeah, the root is following. We need the hand sockets to follow as well, so we're gonna bind these. So right hand to the right hand socket and left hand to the left hand socket. I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I forgot to fucking record. All right. I'm gonna have to restart. I check the recordings. Okay, that's where I was. Okay. Start recording. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Okay. I think I have another idea. This is version 287, right? Close that. We're gonna get that version instead. And version 287. 287. Where's the video? I end the video. I am on version 287. Let me see 288. I'm gonna open both just to make sure. Okay. So I can restart from there. That's totally fine. That's 287 is this. Okay. We're gonna search from 288. Good. What? So annoying. God. Messed up so bad. So okay. Just gonna Remove this. If I refresh it, is it gonna be fine? I think the Twitch has been bad the whole time. Okay. Well, while we're here, we're going to fix some technical issues. Frame finish. Okay, dismiss. Frame pause. Okay, it works. The latency on YouTube is so big, it's actually kind of crazy. Okay, for some reason, Twitch stopped working properly again. Is it because I just need to restart it? Question mark. Fully. That's it. Main. Okay. If I close Twitch, I go check on Twitch. Bro, there's so many issues on Twitch. I'm blaming Linux. I'm blaming Linux. I'm blaming Linux for my technical issues. Yeah. Bitrate. Can a bitrate be like super like low? Constant bit lossless. And Q E variable bitrate lossless. I'll try to go with that. Okay, it works. Perfect. Hopefully the bitrate shouldn't. It's still super high for it. Which is not able to. Main encoder should be fine as well. I'm having no problem on YouTube. The only problem is that it's a bit slow. Okay, whatever. Fuck Twitch, man. When I'm gonna go back on Windows, we're gonna have these problems. So, sorry for the interruption. We're gonna take back. So here we're missing a clean node, so that we don't have any attributes that's coming to that's gonna like mess up our what we're doing right now. So, okay, got the add. Where are the points? Okay, extract. This should be over details. These two should be details as well. Now we got our points. If I do an add, got all of my points. But before the add, we want to do a for each points. And we're gonna do like the last one where it's metadata, right? Here, name. Point. So annoying that Twitch doesn't work. $sign OS dial L open bracket open quotes dot slash metadata close bracket close quotes comma open quotes iteration close quotes comma 0 open bracket close bracket +1, and we already have the dial. So that should be good. Now we should have the proper names for each of them. Okay, and now the only thing I'm going to change is maybe get a sample so that we can do this quickly on the other bones. We're gonna use the curve view, and we're gonna use the split at curve view equal 1, invert only points, and yeah, here we're gonna drop a new add to remove the geometry because we don't want any primitives. And then here I'm gonna drop a name. I'm gonna take whatever's coming in between those underscore and turn them into end. Gonna run it over points. Oh, I didn't do that properly. So it's not in the naming, it should be in the rename. Perfect. So now we have this. That doesn't really make sense. It's name, whatever. In here, name probably. Oh, it's because I didn't change that. Oh, left underscore toe Tom. Okay, and if I come here, this is turned into and now we can merge these two and drop the final add on which we will connect all of them. And then after that, we got the orient points. Actually, I want to delete the curve view because we don't need it anymore. So attribute delete. Curve view. And should be fine. Nope, not fine. So 0, 1, and this one is going to be up. for real this time. 0. Okay. So this is good. This is what we want. And now we want to like mirror them. So L mirror. Perfect. Return the L into R. And that's almost perfect. Only thing missing is changing the orientation so it's actually proper. So those are actually R. Anything with R is going to get its orientation changed. So that's cool. This is the end part of all of this, and in here we can actually put all of that into a subnet. I wouldn't put this because they all use that. So we do Shift C to put all of this into a subnet. This is going to be and I'm gonna call it left toe so that's cool as fuck. And now what we can actually do is in here, instead of being OS, it's going to be OP name, or wait, OP name, open bracket, we go get the name of, oh shit, the string. So open quotes, we go get the name of the node that we need. So just double dot slash twice, and this should be enough to get the right name. Oh shit, okay, no, this is okay, we went too far up, so it's only one that we need. So now it actually takes the name of the bigger node instead of taking the name in here, and we'll be able to change the name here. Like if I add this, see, it adds to all of them. So now I can do this is going to be index. This is going to be middle, and this is going to be pinky. Perfect. We can merge them all together. Okay. And from there, we will, the only thing left to do is to maybe drop in null here. That's easier to see. Just get the proper edges that we want for the bone placement. All right. So here, here, okay, and the last one. Perfect. So now if I look at this, we literally have our two sections of bones. Matter of the fact, I'm gonna look down here to make sure everything is good. Nice. Perfecto. So now this one. Yeah. Come here. Change. Ah, shit. Wait. Drop the null. I should have dropped that null earlier before I call them. I wonder if Twitch can still hear me though. That'd be awesome. Okay. But this still probably could have used a bit more topology love. Okay, so now we have the middle. Now the last one is the pinky. Here, oh no. Okay. Now the pinky from there to there. We have this, that. Actually, I can just take this one. Perfect. That's nice. So now that we have all of our bones set to the correct joints, we can now actually merge all of this in here. All right. Very nice. So now we just need to turn them to the proper bones. So good, 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 good. Actually, something that's gonna make this so much faster is here. I can just do this. I am. Here we go. And now we're gonna do the same thing here. I am. Ain't that beautiful? We love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. So now if I go to my bone capture here and I remove the naming stuff, move this, moves fine. If I move this, it moves fine. If I move this, it moves fine. If I move this, it doesn't do anything. Perfect. Perfect. We love to see it. Okay. So now all of the binded bones are binded. All the extra bones we needed for the binds. So now we'll be able to animate our mouth, we'll be able to animate our eyes, and we'll be able to animate our toes and laces. So that's cool. I should probably put some extra bone to animate the jacket, but I don't really care for now because I feel like the weights on the jacket is actually pretty fine. So and I don't think the customer is gonna do it. If he ever needs to, we can add this extra. So now that we have our extra bones, we can export this right away to see if what we've done worked properly. So if we do a FBX character output, right? And maybe I'm gonna move this here instead. And this is going to go down here. I'm gonna select, change the name for SK Frog. Nope, I'm in the wrong place. So in export, SK Frogman is going to be the base. Change the clip range to render current frame. Gonna uncheck empt media. Port user define attribute, remove constraint. I think everything else should be fine. If you're using the Houdini scaling to do your rig, I feel like this is the best way to work in Houdini. These settings should make it so that when you import into Unreal, it will have the proper scale, the proper scaling. So now save to disk. All right, let's get back to Unreal, and now inside the meshes, I'm gonna right click here, re-import from a new file, and the new file is not in asset, it is in export. So sk frogman, if I oh, can do that. So now if I look at the bone structure in here, if I look at the legs, for example, we got toe, and it seems like it was not able to import our new hierarchy, but it was able to find them. So they're not there. They are there, but they're not there. It's kind of weird. Okay. Now if I go in neck, head, we have the bones for the eyes are here, but they are once again not in here. And if I look at, we don't have the laces. Now that I look into it, we don't have the laces, but same as earlier, the laces bones are connected. So if I go into the skeleton, are we gonna see them? It seems like we do. So it's not on the base skeletal mesh, which is totally fine, but it is on the skeleton of the character, the actual skeleton. And we love that. So if I look here, neck, head, we have the jaw, the eyes, and that's super cool. If I move this, we can actually move them in real time in Unreal. Once again, this is not a weight painting video. This is going to be in the next video, but we will keep on going now. So the only bones we're missing are the sockets for the hands and the root bone. So we're gonna start working on this now. Since these bones don't need to be binded, we're gonna add them after they've been binded, after we've binded the bones to the geometry. So I'm gonna put these a little lower, maybe in here, add a merge, because we're gonna put them here, and another parent joint, so that we can parent the joints to the proper bone and have a good hierarchy. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take the animation and bring it in here instead, because we won't be using this anymore. And now, just for ease of use, I'm connecting these to the bone deform, so we can see how these bones are being modified in real time. So let's start with the root. It's actually super simple to do. You just drop a add. You add a sorry. You add a point, and you can already name it. I'm gonna name this root. Actually keep this first line OS. points, right? And now the name is root. I don't think we really need to do anything more than this for the root. And now, okay, this is just removing this. Now we're going to make the root child of the hip, and that's because if we make the root parent of the hip, it's not going to be able to get the animation that comes straight out of Mixamo, and we want to make this as easy of use for our customer. So, I mean, my customer who's my friend. So, yeah, if the root is parent of the hips, it's not going to be able to find the animation is not going to be able to apply itself properly. But if it is child of the hip, it will work either way. So that's nice, and we love that. And then after that, maybe in a couple more videos, I'm gonna show you guys how to like use the root in animation into Houdini so that it transfers properly to Unreal once you do like a walking cycle or run cycle or like, you know, movement based animations. I mean, dynamic animations where like you will probably want the root to be you will want the root to calculate where the position of the character is in the world. Yeah. So now we have our root. The next bones are going to be the hand sockets. And for the hand sockets, I'm gonna duplicate this OBG merge, get the bones instead. And now I'm going to blast the hands based on the names of the points. So I'm gonna take the hand, index, and the middle, and from here they're blasted. We're gonna blast the opposite, get the bounding box, and then from here we're going to drop a centroid that's gonna run over the detail. So now we have our bone, our first bone, which is going to be called name going to be called left hand socket. So yeah, $sign OS imperative, perfect. So now we should have the name of the bone set properly. Now we will just need to mirror this. Keep original. So now that it's mirrored properly, you know, we're gonna change its name. Just change the left to okay, and it's been modified here. Pretty nice. And then we can merge them back together, and we will merge this with the root. Yes, in case we have other bones like this that we would probably want to add to the hierarchy. And this is gonna come like this, and I'm gonna move it aside so that it doesn't go over my other nodes and it's clearer to see. So now we got the hand sockets, and if I look at my bone deform, the hand sockets stays at the place they are because they have not been parented to their respective hand. So I'm parenting the left hand socket to the left hand and the right hand socket to the right hand. Um, last thing I forgot to do is change the position of these sockets because right now they are inside the hand. We want them to be right in front of the hand so that it's easier for whoever's gonna use the rig to see where to place their stuff, where they place their stuff. So from centrid, we're gonna template the geometry and we are going to lower it so that it's at the proper position. Perfect. And if I come back here, oops. Okay, if I come back here, you can see that now the sockets move with the rest and the root as well. So that's absolutely so fucking cool, guys. This is absolutely so fucking cool. So now we're gonna export the character again and go back to Unreal, and we are going to re-import, not from new file because we just modified the same file. Re-import, and if I look at the bone hierarchy at hip, we have spine, right leg, left leg, blah 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 blah. We are missing our root. Do we have the hand sockets? We probably won't see it from there, but do we have the hand socket? Here, left hand. No, we don't have the hand sockets. Is it technically connected? It is technically in here. It is technically in here. So maybe if I just close them and reopen them, maybe we'll see them. Toes, left hand socket. So yeah, we just need to close the pages and reopen them to be able to see the bone hierarchy, and it's the same here. Perfect. And we have our root here. That's perfect. So now that we have all of this set up, we will bring in an animation from Mixamo. So if I go back to my Mixamo, here we still have this, and if you don't have it, you can always re-upload the Mixamo version that we had exported earlier. So if I take my assets, we got SK Frog here. This is the Mixamo, the base version that we exported from Mixamo. We can literally take it, bring it back in, because I've been inactive on this page for so long. I'm being disconnected, so that's cool. So we sign into Mixamo, and now we upload. Like let's say I had another character selected here. We can re-upload the SK command. And it works like a charm. Now, if we want to get an animation, let's get I don't know, something funny like this dance. Oh, this one is actually really cool. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna put some spacing in the arms so that it doesn't clip too much. Maybe more spacing. Okay, okay, that's cool. There's some okay, if I put it to the max. Okay, no, it doesn't change anything. Gonna look more goofy. Maybe more waves in the body. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. For some reason this animation is trimmed. If I reset it. Oh, if I take more of the range. Oh yeah, it's just weird when it's not trim. So anyway, this one loops and that's perfect. So we're gonna export this on uniform. The basic settings should be fine. I honestly, without skin, I've never tried without skin. I'll probably try it later, but the base like this should be fine. I always like to put non-uniform just in case I want to modify the animation. I feel like the non-uniform one is easier to modify afterwards. So we download. Work asset hip hop dance. We're gonna change the name because we want to keep our naming convention as it should be. So sk underscore frogman and the name of the animation after. And I save. And if we go into Unreal, I'm gonna make a animation folder. Animation assets. And I'm gonna take this animation and bring it in. We're gonna reset the options and use the pipeline default. We're gonna not import the textures, not import the materials, and in animation, it's important we select import only animation, right? We go back to animation, and then here we are going to select the skeleton of the character we want to have the animations. And if I look in here, we can see that we are only getting the animation. So we do import. And if I bring this into the scene, look at this. That is so cool. The only caveat is that the legs kind of look weird. Like it's sliding all around. I'm not really sure if there's anything we can do about that to fix it. We would need to like bring it into Houdini and fix the animation and such. But yeah, it's it is what it is for now. So today we were able to take the Mixamo rig, create a Mixamo rig with the auto rig builder. Give it some extra bones that we needed for controls, either in Unreal or in anime or when you're animating them. And we were able to import an animation and have it work with our new rig straight out of Mixamo. I think the only thing I might want to change here, maybe wait, first, yes, this loops. Second, root, maybe root lock. And the ref pose is 0. Animation first frame, ref pose. And if I add root motion, and I remove this, okay, it doesn't really matter. We'll be able to fix this later, realistically. So, yeah. I'm gonna show later how to modify the animation so that the roots work properly. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. I kind of like what I did here better than what I did over there. That's kind of funny. like cleaner on the other one. If I right, going to be the retake. Like it's basically the it should have basically been the same thing, but I added some bones. 3, 3, 3. Okay, it's almost the same thing. I guess I just made it better here, and it's a bit more messy. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue with this one. Fragment 8. And it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna save this as my new desktop. Okay, I'm gonna start the recording again. Here we go. Hello, welcome back to the second or third entry to this tutorial series about Mixamo rig from Mixamo to Houdini to after that Unreal. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do some weight painting because like we saw on the last video, if I take this and then here, this like that, and yes, this like that, it doesn't really matter if we have the eyes or not. Like we saw on the last video, there's some big weight problem, and I'm gonna show you guys how to. It's not going to be very procedural. It's going to be very traditional how to weight paint, but yeah. So something I prefer doing when I'm weight painting is I like to separate my geometry from what's going to be weight painted. So here, for example, I could potentially drop a split. Split. Probably put that a bit further away like this. Split here, and I'm going to select by name on the primitive by name the body. All right, and I'm going to start weight painting, doing some weight painting on it. And actually we can do a paint, and here capture, not layer paint, joint capture paint is what I prefer using personally. So we have this, right? Gonna use this instead. Got it? Gonna use that. And I guess here I can, okay. Gonna merge. And that's for when we're pretty much done. So it's not exactly for right now, but I always like to take like a step ahead to make sure everything works properly, you know. Um, so now we got our weights. I'm gonna use this geometry. So we got the painted weights. This is going to be for the jaw. And if I take these bones, right, it should still work, you know? So that's how it looks. So if I come here and I go and I select the proper bone, set, okay, if I click C, you have all the different operations you could do. You could scale, add, fill, set. I prefer doing add personally. And was there a better way to select the joints? I don't think so, right? No, it doesn't look like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my graphic tablet for this because I prefer by long shot doing some weight painting with and the pressure of my pen. We're gonna maybe lower this to that, and with the mouse I can normally be able to change the radius. It's bugging a bit for some reason. Right, I remember now. Yeah, I'm on Linux for some reason. I'm having some troubles with and controls. So, okay, for some reason it's selecting something. We don't want to select something. We just want to. Oh, I know why. I'm so sorry. I forgot to change the button here. So this is right mouse. This should be mouse key, the middle mouse. So middle mouse, right mouse, and left. Here, here. So here we're gonna select the bones we want, which for now is not exactly the jaw. I want to get the bones for the head first. So, oh, head is first. And here you can see there's some kind of color value for the weight painting. I would personally rather have it in grayscale than infrared just because it's more straightforward in my opinion. So yeah, let's start by adding the values here, making sure all of these are at 1, right? Not sharing its values with anyone else. I'm pretty sure there was a way to have it symmetrical. Normalize interactive. If I do A, oh, I think select bone. That this is the jaw, this is the head, okay. And then I can paint. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we were able to figure out how to do this. Mirroring. Okay, so here we can mirror the weights and it would be from fine token left to right direction. Perfect. So I'll be able to just mirror the weights like this. And now we can continue and like add the weights as they should be. Display, I don't want to see. Okay, perfect. Because I really don't like to see the UVs and the textures when I'm doing some weight painting. But yeah. Display joints, display deformer, display target joints, unlock point indicator, which I'm not sure what that is. Display color. Okay, so now we got all of these. Gonna be weight painted. Right. Right. And if I go and select the neck, just to make sure is also fine. Yeah, it looks okay. All right. And if I select the, this is wrong. So now instead of volume, I'm gonna use surface because I don't want to select the upper lip. And something really cool about the weight painting in Houdini is that you can drop a bone deform, have this selected, put a rig pose, and I think I'm doing this wrong actually. I think I might be doing this wrong. Like this, open it, then I select this. Oh. No, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. So I would probably put it in here instead. Yeah. So if you put it into the animation, you'll be able to actually move the rig and see how the deformation is happening. So opening the mouth and making sure all of the mouth is properly, maybe just a bit more like that. Right. Oh, that might be a little too much. Just add some more here. And if you hold shift, it's going to smooth it out automatically. It's going to go to the smooth tool. It is pretty strong though, so just, I guess, lower it as you wish. Okay. Okay. And now I'm gonna mirror my weights. Cool. And if I do the bone deform, be able to see the modification that. So yeah, for some reason I'm not able to see it here. Turn it up. Um, Ah! 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 Okay. I feel like it's too like scared. Could be more. I could probably do it a bit more here. Maybe take the head and some of this up here. Yeah. Now, when he opens his mouth, he looks like he's smiling. What a cutie. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm gonna turn this off. Go into my bone deform, and it looks quite alright. We have fixed our weight on this. And every it seems to work perfectly, so I'm gonna drop a null. Call this new geo, and that. So now if you want to modify like another geometry, I would go and like create another one of this, and this is I'm gonna actually change this for body. He's gonna be all the weights I'm gonna change for the body. And yeah, I think that might be it for this video. If we can export it to Unreal and check in Unreal if how it looks. So if I save to disk and I go into Unreal, Frogman, okay. So now, as the frogman, we should have a functioning mouth. A functioning mouth. So if I come here, Unreal crashes. Nice. Terminate it. And restart. The wonders of being on Linux. Never had Unreal crash on me so much. So if I go into meshes and I re-import and I re-import, okay, the weights should be much different, and we should be able to see the difference. So if I try to move the head, that's nice. And if I move the jaw, yeah, the weights has been modified properly. So that's cool. I should have probably done some texture inside the mouth now that I think about it. But it's alright. I'll probably do that later. So I guess that's it for this video. There's no other real weight problem that I had with this rig. And I feel like we did pretty much we did like the roundabouts of what needed to be taken care of. So I guess the next video is going to be about real quick. Oh, okay. I know why. I know why. So, um, if we go back to Houdini, it's because in here we have selected left like this, but it shouldn't just be that. It should technically be the token that's should be found for the body specifically is left as a whole world, as a whole, as a whole word to right. And if I mirror and I select one of them, like left to right, I look at this like that. If I mirror weights, wait, it's because maybe if I select maybe if I select the left. I think I'm gonna copy the input, and if I do a mirror, it fucks up everything. Am I getting the right name for these bones? So right, left. I am not. Now it should be fine. Here we go. So let me just go back here. We're gonna remove the scores and subliminal. We have our proper weights. And if I save, oh wait, maybe this save. What is the problem? Warning invalid material path. Wasn't doing that earlier. Invalid material path. Ignore primitive one. Did I change something I shouldn't have? Because here everything is fine. Here everything is fine. Seems like everything is fine here. Okay. I think it's alright. Let's try to import. And now if I move this, look at this, it looks good. Looks like this is another problem that has been fixed. So now in this video, we learn how to do some weight painting in Houdini, how to mirror our weights, how to select different bones, and how to change the visualization of these weights. And we were able to export them into Unreal and have them work properly. So in the next video, I'm going to add a probably a walk or run animation, and we are going to tackle how to do some retargeting so that the motion of the root, so we can use the motion of the root to decide the speed of the animation. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.